All right, look, I've been able to generate over $1 million online. I've been able to generate over $50,000 per month, generate hundreds of thousands of leads, primarily by giving away an ugly ebook. Now, people are so skeptical online that sometimes you have to share proof. So I'm in my e-wallet account right here, and these are weekly payouts right here. And some people say, that's not enough. Refresh the page for proof. Okay, I'll come up, refresh the page right here. Okay, I'll even pop the drop down right here. I'll come over here and you can see in my merchant to the e-wallet account. I do another one right here. All this is weekly payouts straight into my e-wallet. And I know it's crazy, like right here, a $30,000. And if I told you that this was primarily done by, oh, let me show you, by giving away this stupid ebook, like look how ridiculous this looks. Okay, this page I made in WordPress, okay? And, you know, it's pretty basic, right? If you came to this page, you wouldn't think that this is responsible for generating tens of thousands of dollars, but the reality is that it is. So I'm going to cover in this video with you the blueprint of how this all works, how I was able to do this, and how to print money on demand with ebooks, okay? And I was able to do this with affiliate marketing, which is crazy because that means I didn't create and sell any of the products myself. Pretty crazy, right? So let's dive into this, and I wanna show you how this works, okay? Now, step one is you have to have an ebook to create, okay? You can simply come over to ChatGPT, and this was of a recent video that I went over something with, and check this out. So I said, write an ebook, and I didn't even spell that right, but ChatGPT doesn't care. So write an ebook outline about making money online with social media marketing. ChatGPT nowadays, and this was before AI days when I did my ebook, okay? Now you have AI to do it for you. And look, it gave me a title, an intro, you come down, awesome, right? So it's got the whole format. And then from there, you can simply say, cool, write me the intro. And then it'll start writing out your ebook for you. Okay, so you have to have an ebook. Okay, you say, great, well now I have an ebook. What do I do with it? And then I'm gonna show you in this video what to do to make even more money, okay? This is exactly how I did it. Well, once you have this done, jump over to Canva, and in the top here, simply type in, and I'll do it with you guys right here, ebook, actually I think it was right there, ebook cover. Click on here, and you're gonna get all these templates. Now, you obviously are gonna have more options if you have the pro version, okay? But you can still have tons of them even on the free version, all right? And then you start taking your content and putting it inside of here. The other way that I've done this is delivering it using this, and I've done this in the past, and just take the cover photo and I put it into a Google Doc, and then you can simply download it as a PDF, right? And then you deliver it after people opt in. So that's how you can do that. It's super simple to do. From this step, what you wanna do is you need to have a funnel, some way to capture. So that's gonna be step one right here, is we need to be able to capture leads. So just like I showed you that ugly website of where I did it, you can simply use something like this. I'll leave this link down below. It's free to use to get started. This is called System.io, okay? And if I show you right here under funnels, this is a really simple funnel. And if you stay to the end of this video, I'll give this to you absolutely free. So what people would do here is they simply click on here and you can grab their email, okay? And then after this is what's important, okay? It's not done here because some people will want to buy, okay? And we need to send them somewhere. So what we need to do is find something that is high ticket, okay? You say, well, how do I find a high ticket offer? It's really simple. All you have to do is whatever niche you're in and whatever you're going into, do a Google search, okay? Simply do a Google search. Or if you want, you can go to clickbank.com, and go to digistore24.com, and you can literally filter and find a high ticket program, all right? I'll recommend my number one recommendation, I'll leave in the description below. But once you have a high ticket program, now the next part of the funnel comes into play, okay? So we have our capture page, and someone's going to opt in by giving us their email address right here, okay? The very next page, this is what we call, and I'll just put a little, like what would be a video here. This is what we call a bridge page, okay? Just like this. And on this bridge page, what you wanna do is put a video of yourself. If you don't wanna get on camera, you don't necessarily have to, but it converts way more. And on this page, what you wanna do is talk about your program that you are promoting. okay? Talk about the benefits, talk about pain points, talk about how it's gonna solve people's problems. And then at the bottom of this page, you're gonna have a button that will go to right here, which would be your offer, okay? And then of course your offer is what makes you money. Now the reality is most people do not buy when they're first exposed to something, okay? And there's a method to this madness, trust me. This is literally how I got the results I showed you in the beginning of this video. People don't buy typically when they're first exposed to something. And especially in the social media short form video day and age, now they need to be exposed even more. And it used to be on average 7 times. They need to have 7 touch points before they make a buying decision. And that's actually increasing now because people don't trust anything, right? So how do you go about doing this? What you need to do is you need to start sending out emails, okay? And these emails inside of softwares, including System.io, you'll set them up one time and they will go out for anyone who subscribes. So they're in sequence, and then you keep pushing them back to either your bridge page or your offer, right? And that is the whole idea of this. Now I'm gonna share with you the secret, my main secret that a lot of people don't really do, and that is when they have a freebie or something to give away or sell something for a small ticket on the front end, is that they're forgetting a huge step, and that is people are going to consume that free ebook, right? That ebook. So we want to capitalize on that and make even more money. So how do we do that? So from our capture page, I'm just going to draw an arrow down here. What we're going to do is, this is our PDF, right? That we created our ebook, and inside this ebook guide PDF, and I'll just draw this down like this. Obviously, you're going to have the content of the book, right? Whether you wrote it like I did or ChatGPT does, inside of here, here's also what you want to do. You want to have links to maybe other affiliate offers, but also if you have a high ticket offer, you want to be sure to make it clear inside of here that the #1 solution to their problem is your offer. And it's really simple, but people don't do it. They just throw something up and they don't do it. So all you have to do, including when I give you this, I'm going to give this to you here in just a minute. I'll tell you how to get it. You simply edit it and put a link in here with maybe a button. You can do that inside of a Canva and then convert it into a PDF and link them off to the offer again as the solution to their problem. It's really simple. And this is the method to the madness. Okay, and be sure to have these emails. You can even have ChatGPT write you an email sequence that builds trust, okay, and also promotes your offer. And it's really that boring, and it's really that simple. It really is. Some people want to overcomplicate this and say, oh, there's more secret to this. And then the last thing, well, there is, you need to get traffic. Okay, so how do you get traffic? Doing exactly what I'm doing. YouTube videos, blogging, you can still do blogging, social media, TikTok, Instagram Reels, short videos. Short form content is probably your fastest way to get traffic, right? And then you'll put a link in your bio, okay? Now, what do I recommend if you do a link to bio? I'll pull it up right here real quick, but there's a lot of different solutions to this. This one's absolutely free, which is why I've been recommending it, and it's really cool. So this one is called Beacons, and you can see I'm already logged in here. But if I click here, it's super easy to set up. You can put little pages on here. You can do the links, which is the link block, and then you'll link out from here. And let me show you what this actually would look like when it's, somewhat completed. And you can even put videos in here if you want. And this is in the free version. It's pretty crazy. And you can put your links right here. So you would link out to your page, which, where's mine? Right here. Okay. And so on your bridge page, I forgot to show you that. You want something that would look something similar to this, right? And this is where you would put your video of yourself talking about the product. And then you would put your link here to whatever it is that you're offering. Okay. Now, if you want to get this funnel right here, I'm going to give it to you absolutely free. No, I don't want anything from you. You can go get it for free. So the way that you can get that is just go down in the description, hit that like button, of course, go down in the description and you will see it down there. I'll title it like free funnel System.io, create your free system account or something like that. And I'm going to give you that free funnel. All right. If you guys like this video, hit that thumbs up, go watch this video next. Thank you for watching this video. This is Nathan with Freedom Influencer. And of course, I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.